my name is Shrink Ninzy. Thank you so much for stopping by on my video today. Today, I'm testing out another dupe for the KVD Good Apple Foundation. We started here, we ended up here, and now we're here. This is the Covergirl plus Olay Simply Ageless Foundation. This foundation is by no means brand new or anything. It's been out for quite a long time. I got mine at Walmart and it's in the shade 215 Natural Ivory, but it has this white swirl in there. That's supposed to be the Olay skincare infused into the foundation. So this foundation is supposed to help with fine lines and wrinkles and help to give you an anti-aged look. It's supposed to give you flawless coverage, it's cruelty-free, and it's supposed to be just something super simple to put on all over your face. I'm excited to try this out because this is more easily accessible as of right now to purchase. I got mine at Walmart, like I said, and I've seen this foundation pretty much everywhere, where the Milani one is harder to find these days. As you guys know, I have acne on my face. A lot of it is just hyperpigmentation and scarring. My skin is very normal to dry on the outside of my face. It's very textured. I have a lot of dry patches and texture due to my Curology formula, but I do get oily a little bit around the nose. Otherwise, my skin is very textured. I made sure to use the ordinary AHA, BHA exfoliating mask before this. I have hella moisturizer on, I got eye cream on. I want this to look fantastic. I'm actually going to put on a hydrating primer as well. This is the Essence Prime Studio Hydrating Skin Refreshing Primer. I'm going to put this on the right side of my face, really work it in the areas that I have a lot of texture, and a lot of the red spots that you're seeing right now are actually scabs from me picking my face. I don't have any active breakouts right now. This is an active breakout. It was like a scab that turned zit for sure. So I'm gonna put that on there. But here is what we are working with. This foundation comes with a sponge actually. So this is the cap, and inside comes a little sponge, and on the website or description of this foundation it says to use the sponge to apply the foundation. So I will be using that. I'm also going to try, this is a Real Techniques microfiber sponge. I have a Sigma F80. Everything that I used will be linked down below, so don't forget to check that out. Also, if you guys are wondering about my skincare, I do have a skincare routine video, and all the products that I use are always linked in every single one of my videos. So definitely check out the description box before you ask any questions. Sometimes I do forget to link a couple things, but most of the time, everything is usually linked down below. I'm beyond excited to try another dupe. So this is going to be actually a mini wear test. I'm starting this video pretty late in the day. It is 2:53 right now. Like I said, it's pretty late in the day, but this is gonna be a mini wear test because I want to wear this by itself before I compare it with the KVD Good Apple Foundation. So let's go in with the flimsy, pathetic sponge that it comes with. It's like I feel so bad messing up this little swirl right here. It feels very creamy. This feels really hydrating. This definitely feels hydrating, which I am a fan of because my skin is crazy dry right now. I also have eyeshadow primer on my eyelids right now. There it is with one swipe of the sponge. Not too big of a fan. As you can see, not much coverage whatsoever. So let's go in with the microfiber sponge and see if that gives any more coverage. Oh, there we go. There's the coverage. Oh, I barely dipped into it. Oh my gosh. Okay. This might be enough for my full face. I might not even use my brush. The shade does look a little bit light for me. It seems like it's a little bit too pink for my liking. Already, for everyone who has texture and dry skin, this is looking a lot better. I definitely, if you want to know my opinion about the Milani foundation, definitely check out that video, but long story short, I really liked it. It definitely worked out a lot better. Okay, yeah, I just did my whole entire face. I'm really just gonna make sure to like tap and blend this in really well. This does have titanium dioxide in it. It is a titanium dioxide sunscreen and hyaluronic complex with vitamin C. So it says it has an SPF of 28, instant wrinkle defying foundation. This looks really good, but in person the shade is not right at all. It is way too pink toned and pale. Oh, like my neck is yellow and my face is pink. Not cute. Wow, and that was actually super fast. Like I did one fair swoop of that in there. I didn't even get a chance to use the brush. Hopefully you guys can see what the foundation is looking like, and hopefully you can tell, like, can you see the color difference? The time right now is 2:58, so I only took what, 5 minutes or so to put that on. I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer. I think I'm gonna use more hydrating concealer, so I'm gonna use the e.l.f. hydrating concealer. I've really been enjoying using this lately, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop that under my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Amazon puff here with my MERCIER translucent setting powder. I'm just gonna lightly set my chin and everything. And then hopefully this will help. I'm going to use my Maybelline SuperStay powder, and I'm just going to dip that in here just to hopefully help with the color a little bit. I'm trying not to add any coverage, but just to help with some of the color. Okay, wow. Besides the color not matching me well at all, this looks so good. It's not emphasizing any texture at all. My zit actually doesn't look too bad. You can still see it, but it doesn't look like cakey or anything like that. I am pleasantly surprised. I heard this wasn't very full coverage, but as you can see, I definitely got fuller coverage than I was expecting it to. I'm gonna go ahead and just put mascara on, do my eyebrows and everything, and I'll be right back. All right, I have my full face done. I actually ended up using all Essence products for my complexion. I have the Essence Matte Bronzing Powder on as my bronzer, and I'm using this Essence blush. The Essence blushes are seriously super underrated. This is in the shade Beloved, and on my lips I have their lipstick, which is super moisturizing. This one's in the shade Charming. Love it. And I also have their highlighter on. My friend Ivory sent this over to me. This is the Be My Highlight shade number 10. And everything just looks really glowy and fresh. I am going to put setting spray on just because it is looking a little heavy, even though I didn't fully set it like too much. I absolutely love this Catrice HD Active Performance setting spray. So that is what everything is looking like right now. The time is 3:10, and as you guys know, I finished putting the foundation on around 2:58, so I'll just say 3 o'clock for that. But everything just looks so healthy, and like I said, this is going to be a shorter wear test. I just wanted to test this out just to see how it is, but I'm definitely going to need to get a different shade because it is definitely not a match for this when I do a side-by-side comparison. But I am planning on doing a full face of Essence products, so be on the lookout for that because Essence did send over some stuff for me to test out, which I'm very thankful for. So that is what everything is looking like. I'll show you guys what it looks like out in natural lighting in just a little bit. All right, it's currently 4 o'clock and I'm right in front of my big balcony window so you can see what everything is looking like. The shade match is not good. That's all I can say about that. So I think I'm going to exchange that for sure. Here is what it's looking like. I definitely put a little bit too much on just because the sponge picked up way more than I was expecting it to. But it doesn't feel too bad on the skin right now. So I'm going to go to the store and wear a mask, so we'll see how it does with wearing a mask and things. And that's what it's looking like so far. Hello, the time is now 10:13, so I've had this foundation on for a pretty decent time actually. I've had it on for 7 hours and I'm pleasantly surprised with how it looks. It definitely does feel a little bit heavier. Like I said, I feel like I used a little bit too much foundation this time around, and the shade is a little bit too light for me, like too pink undertone. So I would definitely go with something that's more yellow undertone for me personally, but everything looks really, really good. It is just settling into my lines up here. This side, I had the hydrating primer on, and it doesn't look too much different than this side. I don't know. Do you guys see a difference? I don't really see a difference with the hydrating side. It looks like nasty, and this one is pretty big as well, but otherwise I'm not noticing any new breakouts or anything. I am pleasantly surprised. I'm just beyond excited to test this in comparison to the KVD foundation and in comparison with the Milani foundation. So please be on the lookout for those videos. But if there's any other dupes or other foundations you guys want me to test out, please let me know in the comment section below, or follow me on Instagram at ShrankNinzy, send me a DM. And thank you all so much for watching this pretty short wear test review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!